Are you looking to restrict signups in AWS Cognito to only specific email addresses? If so, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to explore how to allow only users with certain email address endings to sign up. I totally understand your concern. It can be frustrating when you want to keep your application secure and limit access to only your team. You're definitely not alone in wanting to control who can sign up. Here's the specific question we're addressing. One user asked how to allow only email addresses ending with @companyabc.com to sign up for their application. This is a common scenario for businesses wanting to restrict access. So, why is this important? By limiting signups to specific email domains, you can ensure that only authorized users have access to your application, enhancing security and privacy. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a bonus tip that will make managing your user pool even easier. To restrict signups to specific email domains in AWS Cognito, the user should start by creating a custom validation function. This function will check the email address format during the signup process. Next, the user should integrate this validation function into the signup process. This can be done by using the pre-signup trigger in AWS Cognito. Now, the user needs to set up the AWS Lambda function that will contain the custom validation logic. This function will be triggered during the signup process. Finally, the user should test the signup process to ensure that only users with the specified email domain can successfully register. This can be done by attempting to sign up with different email addresses. Fun fact, did you know that AWS Cognito can handle millions of users? It's a powerful tool for managing user authentication and access control. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. One alternative solution involves using a pre-signup Lambda trigger. This user found that configuration alone couldn't restrict access. Their Lambda function checks if the email ends with a specific domain, allowing or denying the sign-up accordingly. Let's take a moment to review another user's answer. An alternative approach suggested by another user involves using AWS Cognito's triggers with Lambda functions. Specifically, they recommend utilizing the pre-signup trigger to implement custom logic for validating email addresses. That's it for that response. Let's explore another one. One user suggests a solution for restricting email signups in AWS Cognito using Angular. They recommend adding a pattern attribute to the email input field. This pattern ensures that only email addresses ending with companyabc.com are accepted. For more details on the regex pattern used, you can visit the provided link. And here's that bonus tip I promised. Regularly review your user pool settings and Lambda functions to ensure they meet your security needs as your application grows. And there you have it. You now know how to restrict signups in AWS Cognito to specific email addresses. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.